We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Julio Teheran gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice if he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Digging in, Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge,
and we'll
see if he's ready
anything
for it in the box.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Popped up. LaStella waits on it.
Comments can be heard.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe
Utilizing
McDonald, he's a
different
tough guy to figure out
platforms.
sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire.
Normal platform is down due to local brush fires in the Southern California region.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball one.
First Halo home game
High and deep
against
down the left
powerhouse
field line.
Astros.
And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line drive to left.
Halos
And
currently
he won't
2 and
get it as
5.
that's down for a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs.
Astros
you mix in a
scorching
gapper
ball.
right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to
Neither
come through.
did I.
Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
So
I
here's
didn't see the
Gurriel.
circle.
Fouled away. Trying to keep things going
Ball
now with
was
the
hit
runner
too
at
hard.
first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball circle didn't come up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball was hit too hard.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Alvarez is off of first with 2 away. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. George Springer the next to hit, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Fielding
Teheran getting
quickly,
smeared as
and he'll
expected.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in
Astros
another
favored
quality
by 3
start
runs.
and pick up the win in this one also.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in
Spread is
scuffling a
Astros
bit of
giving
late,
3
just
runs.
2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they
Beautiful
dropped the
Sokol
first
night.
3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it
Purple
off.
skies.
I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series
Barely
right
a
now
cloud
with
in
a
the
chance to
sky.
redeem themselves.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hard to focus on baseball with such beautiful Sokol backdrop.
The center fielder, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's got 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Leadoff knock for LaStella.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Trout is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
From the belt, the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Well, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One and one the count now. From the belt, the pitch, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer, a leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Justin Upton now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Springer robs Tony Rendon of Jack.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Was gone. Brought back.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Angels leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So here's Josh Reddick. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. On the ground to the right side. And the off balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Albert now. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Leading up for the Angels, the first baseman.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Tehran with the decent second inning.
A bouncer up the middle. There is Altuve. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So Joe Adele bats now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Pujols was batting .095.
Here's a fastball
Now
that
even
grounds
less.
him a bit, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Pujols has speed rating of 0.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Brian Goodwin waits on deck. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
This is line to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. Full count. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 44.
So digging in now, Yordan Alvarez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now. Now batting, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity.
Settling down.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Max Stassi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Fletcher first pitch knock.
0-1 count and the pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Maxwell Stassi catching.
No outs here. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Altuve
early season off day already.
And they get them both.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Tommy.
So it's back to the top of the order now,
as
and that'll
expected.
bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here's the first pitch to him.
Stassi twin killing.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. La
Quite
Stella,
routine.
a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Angels go quietly there. They still trail 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt.
Halos
During the commercial
doing
break,
very
I
little
discussed
against
the Astros
McCullers.
offense with Houston's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Yuli Gurriel is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. La Stella fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings in George Springer. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Once again, Heidi Watney providing
well
very
off the
little
plate
in
for a
terms
ball.
of depth. Her commentary is poor.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Payoff pitch one more time. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Angels,
Tehran continuing to
First pitch
cruise.
of the at-bat.
Need to break through against McCullers.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
the third baseman, number 6.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Justin Upton, the next to hit, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger,
He's starting every batter with the strike because he knows you don't swing and don't throws 2 balls because you always wave.
Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball.
He's starting every batter with the strike. Remember, the CPU works on routines.
1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
They see patterns and attack them.
Rendon down at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a good idea.
Ground ball right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first
Getting
baseman
pitch count up, good
right there,
idea.
but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
McCullers definitely sharp.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2.
A duel of the
For Juan
hurlers.
Pujols, they get them both, and they end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's
Meanwhile,
Heidi
Tehran
Watney.
looks great.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the
Possessed
key, he
and
said,
pointless
is not to
Heidi
panic.
Watney.
Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
At the plate, Joe
There we
Adele,
go.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gotta take free passes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be two. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after
Another
the 2-0.
routine DP.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Halos looking awful.
And it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels held in check there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 2.
Indeed.
Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here
Should
it
be
comes.
2-1 Halos.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. It's a fastball that
Alive.
misses.
'Tis 1-0 Astros.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The bat.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky
Top
stars.
fly hits line for a single.
A hit in 2 at-bats
Blooper.
for him at this point in the ballgame.
A blooper.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The bat.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the
And
mound.
Altuve double. Can't keep Astros bats down for
Plate,
long.
Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Runner at second, 1 away. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And he lays off a pitch in there
Trout
for the
fourth
first strike.
row. Does not have a strong throwing arm.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Astros insurance
Change,
run.
but it's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. At the plate, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball
Getting out of this
elevated
with
to
only
get the
1
party
run would
started.
be big.
Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number. Standing in, David Fletcher. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Teheran, beautiful pitching.
So far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start
Only
making some
2-run lead.
adjustments.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Halos need a rally.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Hit hard on the ground at 3rd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate.
Still
Even though
gets
it's
him at
early on,
first.
you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but Matt Andres is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 35, Matt Andres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Chopped down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next to the Astros,
Digging in, Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Andres enters for Teheran.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the corner and slicing.
Cannot
foul.
blame Teheran for struggles as he pitched well. Did his job.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Stassi goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired, 2 down now.
now batting, catcher, Garrett.
So striding in, Garrett Stubbs. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count.
Andres wicket slider.
Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready now, Mike Trout. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters.
For the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the third
So
baseman,
one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have got
legit
him
on
on the
absolute
board.
cruise
Instead,
control.
it's a long foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
the left fielder, number 8.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He could really use
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Justin Anderson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 38, Justin
Ready with the
Anderson.
first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Anderson features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting,
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. This one's down to 3rd. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Get ready. Albert Pujols will start things out after the break. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Stepping up now, Albert Pujols. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
now batting,
Settling in now, Joe Adell. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. Striding in, Brian Goodwin. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Corn factory is open for business.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Yordan Alvarez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly. Cam Bedrosian enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. Here's George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Camera quickly gets in trouble.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. In there, and it's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitchers
Pujols
pitching an
slower
excellent
than
job to
molasses
get
in
ahead in
June.
a tough spot.
A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but
Manager
it resulted
tip.
in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results
Intentional
sometimes,
walk.
Matty. Just unlucky
Manager
with the
tip
placement.
utilized.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more.
Madden elects to pitch to Jared
Well above
Stubbs.
the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So stepping
Camera
in,
does the
David
job.
Fletcher. He went down on strikes last time up.
Cannot blame Halo
First
pitchers.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Alas, bats need to wake up right now.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
You need Ohtani bat serve.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time. And
he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full
That was
3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
End of the bat.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Lead off
and he's going to
knock.
motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
McCullers had retired 11 straight before the single.
Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
Pitch is a gem.
Max Stassi will be the first to stand
Dusty
in against
Baker going to Alberto Osuna. Get Stassi out of there.
Jason Castro will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Stassi out.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Madden goes to Jason Castro instead of
Nobody
Otani.
out, runner on first.
Interesting choice.
1-1 to Jason Castro.
Madden going with gut. Castro earning at-bats.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
What the fuck?
The 1-2.
That was above letters. Called strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
That low pitch has
From
killed
the
you all
stretch,
game.
Tommy La Stella comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the
You
middle.
almost
and
never
man,
lay off that
as a
low
hitter,
one.
Probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the
Osuna
runner, and
throwing
if it's a
triple
bad
digit.
pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Goodbye.
Number 74 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Trout and Rendon at bat.
Number 74.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Mike Trout, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. Reddick is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Swinging at balls.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Angels down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance McCullers takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
The Trout at-bat was poor, but the Rendon at-bat was pure
only
filth.
2 earned, but ends up taking
Slider
the loss.
was insane.
Roberto Ozuna records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans are final line score.
Halos 3 hit.
First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors.
2 and
They
6.
left 8 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 32 minutes.
Astros are top-notch team.
Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending.
Tough to face them into a 3 opening series.
Drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Tehran 0-2. .227 team average. Poor. .468 ERA, not bad for Halos. Astros quite good. LOL, true Orioles are trash. I have Rays next. Better team. Game 9 on tap. For some
We
reason,
are under the
Pujols
lights
still
this
sixth
evening
in
as
order.
we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the
Pujols
Los
should
Angeles
be like
Angels of
8.
Anaheim. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next.
Griffin Canning against Astros.
Griffin Canning is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of
Astros
the top
favored by
young
3.5
pitchers in
runs.
the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Halos covered spread last game.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for Houston, the left fielder, Michael.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Some late bets coming in,
And
sir.
that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Now the pitch.
Vegas has revised the line on this game to
Very
Astros
mild
only giving
temperatures
1
as
run.
we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch.
Astros
Counts
only
even 1-1
favored
to Alex
-1.
Bregman. Time to check our umpires in this one.
Intriguing
Behind the plate
late
is Freddie
betting.
Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who
Might
liked
be
the low
some
ball, but that
tampering going
usually
on in
means those
Vegas.
guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high,
Vegas
it's pretty
might have
easy
some
to lay off
insider
if you're the
knowledge.
hitter.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Alex
Astros
Bregman
barely
is the
favored.
second out of the opening frame. And this is low, ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Josh James will be on the bump
Canning
for
with an
game 2 of the
incredibly
series.
solid first
Dan,
inning.
any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And, fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row. Kid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Trout is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Throw won't get him.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Thrown into right.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. La Stella, the runner at third. Trout is at second with nobody out. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here come Halo bats.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he will look at a first
Brendan
pitch
misses
fastball
Jack
for
by
ball
inches.
1. No one out with a runner at second. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Upton got a hanger but fouled it off. Then wicked slider.
Here's Albert now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pujols continues to climb the all-time home run leaderboard. He's up over 650 at this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pujols, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty
Pujols
remarkable.
swinging at
Almost
pitch
2
at
full
head.
decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post.
Then swinging at pitch injured.
You're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Here comes
Runner
the
moves
first
to
pitch.
third.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
I think
Pujols
this inning could have
087.
far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from
trying to
getting
save
out of
another
some
run
trouble.
but could not.
Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away now as he
Halos
looks at a
take
called
advantage
strike
of
1.
error to push across 3 runs.
0-1, here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Angels lead it 3-0. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Canning getting some run support. Indeed.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice
I
hustle.
have returned.
Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do
Wow,
right there. You
infield
make a
single
pretty
on
good pitch, and the
sawed-off
next
hit.
thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's
I
been
have
hot lately.
subscribed to your
Off-speed
YouTube
pitch
channel.
in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I love the
You
approach
are
out
up
on
to
the
2
mound. Everything's
subscribers.
down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Grounded back up the middle.
And
Simmons
walk.
has it. The second for one. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double
Cannon
play.
getting himself in trouble.
Batting seven.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that
52.
situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
2 quick outs.
A ball and no strikes.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate.
A rally
Pick your
killer.
buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. So Joe Adele bats now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to
Cannon
build that
working
lead as
himself
much as they
out of a
can
mini
moving into
jam.
the later innings.
And he gets ahead
Lead
0-1.
holds at
Yeah, I get
3-0.
it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-0.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to.
Sliding stop by Altuve. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in
Plenty
the
of
box
hand
right
time
there by
allows
that pitch,
Brantley to
he was
track
able
it
to keep his
down.
hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch. On, he pops it up. Bregman into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
Sir, you must take bad pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the
Must
count
take
evens up
what
at
they give
1-1.
you.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Garrett Stubbs. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out.
True pitch speed is rather fast and Joshua throws triple
And he
digits.
popped him up. Simmons onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. In there, strike one.
0-1.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Justin Upton now. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fastball well outside. Here it comes on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away
Cannon
from him
looking
there.
much better this game.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the
Cannon
Angels
cruising.
offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Check swing bunt single.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Joe Adell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75, and he fouls this one off. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Count still at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so wouldn't he go up there and make
a swing and a miss? That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now another 2-2. Hit out towards second. There is La Stella. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Canning totally in control.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice, it's 2-2.
Canning heard whispers about possible removal from rotation and realized he had to bring it.
Willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Rogelio Armenteros will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Rogelio.
Bottom of the inning now. Here's Tommy La Stella now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. La Stella. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matty gets Middleton up in pen as Canning doesn't have great stamina.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play.
The third baseman, number 6.
Ready now for L.A., Anthony Rendon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Well
pitch.
caught in the gap.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And
2 out,
promptly
nobody
doubled
on.
off first.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. So here's Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ball 2 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Full count now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now,
plate, Garrett Stubbs. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's set. Here it comes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and this is taken in by Upton for the first out. And here's the left-handed hitting
Canning getting tired.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's lifted
But
the
still
other way
getting
out
out.
to left. Upton's under it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 3-0.
And another K for Griffin.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. So
Canning
now
throwing a one-hit jam.
Justin Upton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders.
Canning almost
And there's
sent
one
to
down
AAA.
now.
The first baseman, number 5.
In now, Albert Pujols. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Responds with 6 innings of 1-hit ball against Astros.
One strike to Pujols.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
1-2.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Goodwin.
Pujols works the walk.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Number 74 will come on now and pinch run here.
74.
Only way he can get on base.
Here's the first pitch
Batting
to
a
him.
cool low 80.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Angels strand one. They lead it 3-0. Number 74 remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Matt Theis is going to
Now playing first base, number 74.
Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Noah Ramirez.
Theis replaced Pujols at first.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose
Double switch.
Altuve stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0 now.
Canning done.
Here's the pitch. Too tight with
No
that
Elliott
one.
enters.
3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Sporting ERA of 29.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Ramirez
And
is
no
at least
Elliott
partially
Whitlock.
known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
He was a ground out victim last time up. Rendon has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now, George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
And like clockwork.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just
No
a matter of
Elliott,
time
no
until this guy
Elliott.
cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Ball 1.
ERA continues to
Now
skyrocket.
time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
He's your worst pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Digging in, Joe Adell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's
Taylor
always a
still
little
has one
frustrating
run
when you
lead.
square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No
High in the
Elliott
air
making
out
it
toward
close.
shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Ball
To
2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy La Stella. A hit in 2 tries so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
You haven't hit one jack since returning to Sokol.
And that one got a piece
Not a home run friendly park.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to
Brendan
do on the
should have
mound.
had one.
That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. No hits in 3
last
tries
springer
so
robbed
far.
it.
He's struck out once. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go
And
right
Stella
back
B.
inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading
off from Houston, the right fielder.
Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 31.
From the stretch, here's the
Eleven.
pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Here comes Tyrone Butchery.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Tyrone throwing 99.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
And just like that,
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside.
Kenny
for a strike.
virtually
No hits
unhittable.
to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Buttrey stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
no L1 and Tyrone allow Astros to tie it up in 1+ innings.
He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. So 1-1.
Hey, shoot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise
Well
decision
booted
as
by
he's the
Estella at
potential
second.
go-ahead run. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a
Absolutely
cookie in there.
routine
1-0.
grounder booted.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Buttrey in trouble.
2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Goodwin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And there's ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's set. The 0-1.
Good mound visit.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just
trying to get out of this.
There. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. The payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base.
Hansel Robles comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Base is just for you.
Stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away.
Madden elects to go to closer. Robles.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. On now. Miles Straw remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
And Hansel does the job.
Pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Gets out of it.
Pitch of the at-bat.
But Jack ties game.
The third baseman,
Anthony Rendon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Davinsky enters for
Astros have
Astros.
somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Slider laid off for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Leadoff single. Good start.
To the plate now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game
Perhaps
so
small
far.
boy.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Matt Thaiss is on deck. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The first baseman, number 23.
Standing in, Matt Theis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
And Jay up
there at
walk.
second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul.
First and
It's
second,
0-1.
no out. Ties up. Replaced Pujols.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Trying to bunt runners over.
Tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1.
And fails twice.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. From the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Theis strikes out on 3 foul bunts.
Outside, that's the ball.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And that misses 2-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with Thies in the top of the second
Fair
inning.
ball
You want
and
to show
Halos
up when the
recapture
game
the
is
lead.
on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take
Huge
the crowd
knock.
out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And
Clutch
now is
hitting.
Andrelton Simmons. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And he'll see another payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the second run will score as they open things up a bit now. 6-3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
2 more
Giving them that
insurance
3-run
runs.
cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 59.
So
Robles
they'll make a
given some
matchup
room.
move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in now, Jason Castro.
Joey
As he'll
Adele
take a
earning
look at
roster
ball
spot.
1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3 runs already home here. 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros.
But damage done.
Ready to take his hacks again, George Springer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right
Robles
center
trying
field.
to close it out.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here.
That hit above
Nothing
yellow
wrong with
line.
a double off the wall, though.
Should be Jack.
Here's
That
Carlos
actually
Correa
hit the
now.
yellow line.
And he takes ball 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can
Square
with
on
that
yellow.
possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Not
I think
sure
he
if
has to
that's
be
Jack
pitching
or
for a
not.
strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Goodwin has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Right fielder, Josh.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he misses
Umpires
again,
were
2-0.
correct.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give
Must
the other
clear
guys
yellow
any
line.
sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-1 the count now. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Garrett Stubbs is in with 2 away as he takes
Reddick
a ball
staring
1-0.
at strike 3.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The
Halos
Angels
get the
posted
win.
a 3-run
Even
first
up
to propel
series.
them to the win. Hansel Robles claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa,
Win goes to Hansel Robles.
This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
Win
find us
6.
on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Going for a series win next game.
Line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
Winning series against Astros would be huge.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please.
Canning pitched beautifully in no decision.
And good night.
1 hit baseball through 6. Alas, Penn blew it. Another homerless game. One more against Houston and then Oakland comes to town.